D16z6 I'm going to be using for the wagon. Looks really rough right now, but the cylinders and everything look pretty nice. I'm going to get it 75.5 bored, and I'm going to notch it before I send it off. That way they can machine it and clean it up, and I won't have any little metal bits inside. So that's my plan. It's the eBay Turbo EM USA. It's T3 T4. I can't even remember the other specs to it, but we're gonna unbox it. We're gonna see the quality in this turbo compared to a nice like Precision $800 one. So let's crack this bad boy open. I mean, it's difficult with one hand. Got other things. I'll be unboxing these YCP, ACL bearings, Eagle rods, AM cam gear. We're gonna check it out. All right, so it says warning: do not install this on your Honda Civic wagon, or else you'll blow the shit out of the motor. Huh? Pretty cool warning. So, anyways, it came with nice little exhaust gaskets. We'll see how they hold up. Some instructions. How to clock it and idle in it and stuff like that right when you install it. It's packaged pretty nicely. It's in a good old box. A bag. Pull that thing out. Oh, some studs. That's good. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I paid $120 for this. Everything, the quality is there. It's awesome. They cap all the holes. That's perfect. I don't know. It looks pretty good. It's smaller than what I thought, but guess I don't need much. Here's the shaft. I can see where they did grind it on the bottom here. Hold on, let me see. To do some sort of balancing. Damn, it won't focus. Down here on the bottom right. Shaved it. Oh, obviously there's gonna be shaft play. Come over here. Oh yeah, it's got shaft play, alright. It's been pretty good. For $120 to have fun with a little candy Honda, I like it. Exhaust side. She's got play. Like I said, I don't think this is not a ball bearing turbo, obviously, but everything is there, man. I'm pretty excited about this. For $120 to have fun with it, and it says 400 max on this at like 30 psi probably. We'll see. AEM cam gear. See that boy. Very nice looking. Man, they never fail. They've always made good stuff. I've always ran their stuff. So I'll be doing AM cam gear, AM fuel rail, probably fuel pressure regulator, 1000cc injectors. Go over here to the Eagle H-beam rods. These are going to go on the Vitara pistons. Obviously come with assembly lube and some cool Eagle stickers, but these are nothing new to me. Always ran these. These are awesome. Yep. Eagle H-beam. Barely see the Eagle on there. Yep, that's why I got a notch block, because of that fat high horsepower Holden rod right there. Got ACL bearings, mains, and rods with the thrust washers, rod bolts, head studs, whatever you want. Not rod bolts. What the? ARP head bolts, head studs. Got a lot of this stuff in the cam gear. Oh, and the Eagle H-beam rods from hptautosport.com, period. Why did I say period? hptautosport.com. It had all these, the cheapest on the internet, and they always have good prices, and they ship fast as shit. I probably paid $600 for all this. So like $329, $99, another $100, another $100. It was actually fairly cheap. Any other places like Real Street Performance and like JHP USA, all that stuff was super was probably $20 extra on each individual one. Now, to what you guys been waiting for. The eBay Turbo is pretty good little review by me on that. But these are the YCP Vitara pistons for my D16z6. These are half over, or in 20 over, whatever you want to call it. Very nice packaging, and the numbers are awesome. They got on here that the D16z6 with stock length rods is 7 to 7 compression. Man, that's super low. That's crazy. I mean, I've read that before. They also have, which is the big question, by Vitara themselves, or from P2P0 where I ordered them, Vitara piston arrows point at the flywheel. You know how most Hondas are off pointing at the timing side. Another crazy thing is they call for 1,000 for every 100 horsepower goal. 4,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't know. I feel like that's throwing a hot dog down the hallway, to be honest. With a piston, I guess these expand. I'm looking for 300 to 400, actually 350 to 400 horsepower, and I was gonna run 25,000s. I'm not sure if I want to go 4,000s. That's a lot. This is what you get. And this is from P2P0, whatever that is. The name. This is where I ordered them from, not eBay themselves, because they say that some of them are lookalikes. I mean, why would you want to make a lookalike cheap ass piston? But whatever. Yeah, looks good. I mean, 0.50, a little bit bigger. I noticed, I think watching Boosted Boys on their channel, they had to grind this to clear their eagle rod, which everybody's freaking out that it messed up the balance of the piston. Man, these things are so cheap, they're probably barely even balanced. Whatever. I ain't too much worried about it. If I do have to grind that, I'll grind it down a little bit. I'll already be cutting into the block, so what the hell. But overall, the piston looks really nice. Go ahead, spin it around for you. Pretty low dome, and she's cupped. But it's good. And wrist pin. I said the seat clips or something are in the bottom, but I think. What the fuck? Another crazy thing is they call for 1,000 for every 100 horsepower goal. 4,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't know. I feel like that's throwing a hot dog down the hallway, to be honest. With a piston, I guess these expand. I'm looking for 300 to 400, actually 350 to 400 horsepower, and I was gonna run 25,000s. I'm not sure if I want to go 4,000s. That's a lot. But yeah, I got my Z6. That's a Y8 manifold. I'm using that because the other manifold I got with the Z6 was the automatic one. Using the Y8 manifold and throttle body. I got all kinds of Z6 and Y8 parts. This is gonna be a pain in the ass because a lot of the Y8 parts and Z6 parts really don't line up. I held the water pumps up to next to each other. They don't line up because they got different dowels in different locations. The oil pump has the dipstick on the oil pump in the Y8, and the Z6 has it on the front of the motor, so that would be an open hole. So don't get that confused, guys. This stuff is interchangeable, but not all of it. These bad boys, I'll be running 350 to 400 hopefully on them. I'm taking the Z6 block. After I notch it, I'm gonna go ahead and pressure wash it and send it to machine shop so they're not bitching about how they had to clean the block for another hour. I'm not falling for that trick again. And then when I get it back, we're gonna start assembling the block. I bought a Felpro head gasket set and gonna relap the valves. The whole head is gonna be stock. It's gonna be AEM cam gear and obviously the fuel components. Other than that, stock, new valve seals, etc. The gasket works. Decided to test fit because I wanted to know if I really had to grind the piston on that little spot I showed earlier. Right now, I'm not sure if I'm feeling the wrist pin, the rod moving on the wrist pin, or that thing scraping up there. But it clearly is not like holding it up at all. This is a Eagle H-beam rod with Vitara 75.5mm piston. Obviously has the Vitara wrist pin here. But man, everything lined up fucking awesome. Pretty sweet. So, I don't know, man. Hold on, let me go get the stock rods. I'm gonna hold them up next to each other. Here we have either that's a Y8 or Z6. I can't remember. I have so many damn stock rods and pistons. But anyways, look at the difference. The piston itself isn't too much of a difference. The side skirts here on Vitaras are longer. Obviously, super low freaking Grand Canyon over here, and a flat-chested whore over here. Then you got the thick shaft. You got black man over here, Mexican over here, and a white boy right here. So, but other than that, man, it's a big difference. H-beam, I mean, I see why you got to notch the block. I definitely see it now. So, she's bad. I'm happy with this setup. Very inexpensive setup. Guys are pushing 400 all day on them. Go look at Charlie from Boosted Boys, Charlie and Kyle. Charlie pushed 400 something, and he had cracked pistons, and I think it's because he didn't even care to check his piston wall clearance. They expanded too much and just cracked. I really don't think it was from any horsepower or anything. I just think he was running bad clearances. Other than that, man, there's a stock Y8 or Z6 versus the Z6 Vitara piston with Eagle rod. To show y'all real quick, I took this to the car wash today. Pressure washed the shit out of it. This is the Z6 head. Everything looked good. I'm about to check for flatness on it. I pulled it right off the block. It sat outside for a long time, so that looks real shitty in there. Yes, it does. I'll clean that out real good, oil it up. This thing will be looking brand new. And it's got VTEC. That's right. So, oh yeah, don't mind these frosty things. I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm a drunk. No, I'm an alcoholic.
I'll get the head done, and I'll do a video of the head work I've done. I showed you guys in earlier videos how I do head work. I'm gonna do it the same on this one. Paint it up, make it look all pretty, you know, panty dropping head work. That's right. Stay tuned for the build. The next video will be installing some components on the wagon itself. I did a bunch of Moog suspension parts. I ordered a Progress sway bar for the front. Also the innovative traction bar. It's not here. I ordered it. It was on back order, but I ordered that for fairly cheap. I'll be putting all that stuff on and putting the intake manifold on the dual point motor that's in there now. I'm just going to swap it to multi-point with the harness and get that thing running right, and then I'll be able to drop a fully built motor in. That's my plan.